Vlog time. Back in Canary Wharf today. So far, so good. I've just had a security guard approach me, but she was really, really lovely. As it happens, she was an iPhone user. Doesn't subscribe to the channel, which is a bit disappointing. But it's the same thing. As soon as you get a tripod out, they're a little bit sniffy. But she basically kind of said, it's nothing to do with me, and walked away. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes open that security guards don't come past me. But so far, so good. A guy's walking past me looks a little bit like Bjorn Borg. The Bjorn Borg of now, not of his glory days. Anyway, by the by. Something strange happened when I was looking at the stats on this channel last night. We're nearly at 50 subs. In fact, by the time I record this, we might be at 50 subs. But one of our videos has gone, well, I suppose by definition, you could actually call it viral. Considering we've only got 50 subs, a video's got over 300 views. It was one I did about the Apple event and, you know, should I have gone or not? I mean, I did get that one weird comment from it yesterday, but that video is popping off. I need to rewatch it. I don't think I said anything that I shouldn't have said. I think everything was okay. But that could be the one that makes the channel. It could be with that lucky. I'm seeing that we're getting a little bit overexposed. There we go. The sun's just come out as I was recording. So, yeah, that is the sort of break of luck you need. So, I don't know. We'll see what... But it keeps on getting views. As to why I'm here today, I'm up with the Espresso display. So the idea being that I brought the MacBook Neo up and I'm sort of walking around Canary Wharf using the MacBook Neo. And obviously now trying to keep as subtle as possible of what I'm doing. And then I'm going to find somewhere to park up and begin talking about displays, which I'm going to do in a minute. I've just had lunch here, so I'm going to sit. The restaurant said they're happy for me to sit and record. So I'm going to sit and record here and then get some shots of the Espresso displays being used with it and the benefits of using external displays and why you should use external displays. I'm going to run all through those details and that will kind of be the video. So today does feel a much calmer day. Needless to say, I was going to send a text to my daughter saying, what, no car dealerships, no Toyota, no crying. And then as soon as I did that, I had a phone call. But as it happens, I think everything's okay. It was just literally the finances cost, so the dealership was settled down, but it hasn't arrived with Toyota finance yet. Anyway, I think that's all in the rearview mirror. Yesterday, I had the day that I wanted. I had a really long, boring day, which is just what I needed. I caught up in all sorts of things, and it was exactly the day that I needed. So I came out today in a really reasonably good shape. I wasn't certain if I was going to come out. The weather's not brilliant, but it's not awful. So, the trouble with filming on a camera, of course, is as soon as the sun alters, the exposed up and down. So I can only apologise for that. But yeah, she was saying, again, it's the same thing. You need permits to record here. So at Waterloo Station, you need a permit if you get a tripod out. And that's the crazy thing. I could hand hold the camera, apparently, but I can't use a tripod, which is a weird anomaly. But yes, I feel in a much happier place today. There's still all the issues of what's going on with the channel, the main channel, but I do feel that it's more positive. Certainly since the sort of the new financial year starting 1st of April, I've noticed a change in the amount of emails that are coming through. There was an email this morning from Ugreen. The person I've been dealing with is going on to mat leave, so she was introducing me to who's taking her place over. So that's a promising introduction. Sounds like they do want to work with me again at some point. Holyland, I'm still trying to work away at that one and try and get something out of them. But there is at least some interest, and of course Espresso displays are really great guys. And the money also landed this morning from Mac or Clean My Mac for the written story that I did as well. And I did have did I talk about this yesterday? I had some really weird comment, and I was waiting for it. When it comes to Clean My Mac, you do get a lot of hate that comes down. People seem to really hate the company for some reason, and I don't really know why. But it was on Medium. I've said at the bottom, includes paid promotion. This guy came out, it's Apple Shield, clearly a paid story, blah, 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 blah. Why would you do this? It's, you know, it's clearly you're just doing it for the money. And I just said to him, well, hold on. And then I took that comment down. And then immediately, within 10 minutes or so, he said, oh, very suspicious, author's taken comment down. And I went back and said, no, not suspicious at all. I just put it this way. Do you get paid for what you do? Do you get paid for your job? And I said, I'm doing my living. It says include paid promotion. I actually do pay for Clean My Mac. I buy Clean My Mac and put it on Macs myself. Yes, they pay me to write this, but I actually use it. I like it. And, you know, and I said, what does seem really odd to me is that I've written probably 300, 400, 500 stories and you've not commented on one of them. But the moment that I write a paid story, you suddenly decide it's worth commenting on, and then he just went quiet. So anyway, we had a little exchange. Mac o'clock's really down. I was just looking at, I think it was about $450 last month I got for writing. This month it's down to $250. But I know it goes around, and there's no monthly pattern to it either. It's not like I can say every March is quiet. It's just some months are good and some periods are bad. It will come back again. So I've got the story written, and the story that will be going up this week is about the Apple event, actually. I realised I haven't written about the 17E. I was looking back. I could have sworn I'd written about the 17E, but I haven't. In a minute, I'm going to get on the train over there as well and go to Poplar and record it. In fact, I might even do that for the next bit because it might be less sort of security people around. So I'm going to sit here, record a little bit about the Apple's display, I think, then get on the DLR over to Poplar. There's a shot I want to take there. I'm determined not to shoot too much today. This is very much a day for filming. I want to get back today with all the filming, and also I made a mistake. I only came out with one battery. Well, the other battery was in there. I thought it had some charge on. I was on the train looking at it, and it's out. So I've only got a single battery, but at the moment it's doing okay. I've still got full charge in this battery. So I thought I'd get this done. It might be tonight when I get in that I get it. I've got the MacBook Neo, so maybe, and I'll put Final Cut in here, so I could probably cut it, shut it, upload it. If I'm hotspotting off the 17E at the moment. I don't know if we've got 5G. I'm assuming we've got 5G here in London. Yeah, we're on 5G, so I might even try uploading it. If I keep it shortish, you'll understand why. It's just so I can possibly get it to you. I might try and do this one now, actually, and see how it works. And yeah, and I'll be working all the Easter weekends as well. I'm going to try and take Sunday off, but other than that, I'll be editing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I'll be writing. And hopefully I need to get out and do some more photography as well. Also, I've got a picture that's popping off on Adobe. It was one of the lookup shots I did. And most of the, it's not only is it featured, it's on the trending page as well. And most of the pictures they feature get anywhere between sort of 25 and 75 views and a few remixes. This has got nearly 800 views. It was a nice shot. I didn't realise it was that shot. But anyway, that's going quite well as well. So things just feel a little bit easy at the moment. You know, the fact that I've had some money in from Espresso, I've had some money in from, well, all the money in from MacPaw. Things, and I've also had a bit of design work through as well from other companies. So things just feel a little bit easier. But I'm going to make the most of the daylight, the sun, hope it doesn't rain, get as many shots as I can get done, get on the tube or the DLR over to Poplar, maybe shoot some stuff there so it looks very different. And I just had the best English breakfast as well. It's late in the afternoon, it's 10 to 3, but I just had a full English, and I'll tell you, it was just what I needed. Right, I think that's all I've got to say today. I hope it hasn't been too rambling, but we are vlogging daily. And yeah, Steve, I know, I agree with you. The audio was really crap. I've got the Rodon mic on here today, and I've got the levels right. I can see on the meters at the moment they're correct. It was just clipping. And if I'd had more time, I would have put it, because it's 32-bit this recording, so I could have put it into Adobe Audition, and I could have got rid of the clips. I just didn't have a chance on Monday. I was really bang up against it. Anyway, let me get this into Final Cut and see if I can get it uploaded while I'm in London. And I'm going to also the Neo's battery is okay. I didn't charge it before I came out. 34% is where it's at the moment. It hasn't done much work. I would have thought slightly better. I think it came out with near enough 100. No, it didn't actually. It came out about 60 on it. Again, I didn't charge that before I came. So mistakes I've learned from not bringing a spare battery for the camera, battery anxiety, and not giving the MacBook Neo a full charge before coming out, battery anxiety. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up now. I'll speak to you tomorrow. See you, bye.